I'm Dean Galusha and welcome to another edition of Shootin' Plink. We're going to be talking about ammo storage today, which is something that's very, very important right now, especially with the high cost of ammunition. Now, of course you can use, and I'm not even going to show you those because you've seen them over and over and over, the old military style ammo boxes. Very good. They're metal, and they will have a tendency to rust. There's no doubt about it. Well, what I've done is I've gone to all Plano type stuff. For one thing is, and these are not considered ammo boxes, although they do have them. Plano does have ammo boxes, but in this case, you can see them very well too. This is a Marine Box, a Plano Marine Box. You can see it, I've left the label right on that. And I will label these. I haven't labeled this one, but it has got ammo in it, and it's just like a regular ammo box. As you can see, well, it's got a gasket. You can see that too, right around here. It's got the gasket that makes it watertight. And they got different ones of these. Now this is the smaller one, and here's the one that's a little bit larger. They've got another one even larger yet, but I use that for other things. And this one has even got a spot, but it's not a real good storage spot. On top, you can see that little latch up there. Well, I've got this full of, in fact, I have labeled this right on the end, right down there. And I just use a regular labeling machine, and it's got a label there, and I've got another one up here in the front, 17 HMR. So that's what I've got in there. I had to find my label. I had to remember which way I had this thing sitting on the shelf. And that's the way I do it. I label them so that they're facing me on however I got them setting. And like I said, it's got a good handle to it. Another thing that I do, and I think I've got one in there, yes. This is a gun protect module. And I'll take those and I'll put one of those in there with the ammunition too. Now, we're talking about modules, and that's why I wanted to tell you about this one first. And I'll do that with every one of these. And by the way, on them, you'll notice, in fact, this one's getting to the point of where I need to change it because it needs changed at least every year. And this one will be changed pretty soon. But you can put a date on them. You can put the date right up here, and then you know, okay, it's time to change it. Because there's some of them, I forgot one of them once, it's about 2 years old. Anyway, put that in there. Seal it up. Again, it's got the gasket. It's all sealed up, ready to go. And you notice too that I keep these in the original boxes besides putting them in this. Now you got double protection. Some people say, oh, those boxes will draw moisture. Well, they better not, because you got them inside of here, and you've got the wicking device. In fact, I call it a wicking device because that's what I'm going to be showing you next. And what this is, get this out of the way, and this one's a bit heavier because I've got it pretty much loaded. There, that is a Plano Edge. And I'll get you down here now to show you what I'm talking about. Okay, this is the Plano Edge, as you can see. Why I wanted to show you is because of the way that it operates. It's a one-handed operation. You pull this down. It's not like the old stowaway boxes. And this particular one is a utility. Yes, it's for fishing tackle, which we'll talk a little bit about. Pick it up. All right, now you've got this seal up in here, up in your lid. There, you can see this yellow seal. Okay, it goes all around, and that is in there where it won't come out. That is really sealed. The next thing you've got are some dividers. You'll notice these dividers here. Each one of these, and I've got my ammunition separated, each one of these, in fact, I'll pull one out that's easier to get out, maybe. They're jammed. Anyway, that figures, don't it? We'll get this, because I had them in here good. Here it is. Okay, this is the water wicking device. It's built right into this thing, and you dry those out. But now what that has done is that will pull all the moisture out. And if you remember, sometime back, in fact I did a video about it, where I had a lot of wet ammunition. Now, I put that ammunition in here, into one of these like this, and it dried it out. And I have been shooting that, and I'm still shooting some of that stuff. And it worked out real well. I'll have to mess with that later. But anyway, that goes down into there in that slot, and Like I said, this is actually set up for fishing. Now, let's get back up here. Okay, now you've seen what I meant with this. And again, even though it has those water wicking devices, you can put one of those gun protect modules in here too if you want. I mean, the more protection, the better, because you're trying to protect your ammo. And again, you can see I had all of my boxes in there that were, you know, they were manufacturer's boxes. They're not going to hurt anything. Those people aren't packing those in junk. They're doing that in order to protect that ammunition for as long as it's on the shelf. There's some of this stuff that's on the shelf for quite a while, although now it goes off the shelf in a hurry. Anyway, that gives you some ideas on, like I said, using the Plano Edge. You're actually using all Plano stuff. The other were Marine boxes I showed you, and the bright orange, but you can get the same sort of a thing in a regular ammo box if you want. In my case, I just use the Marine boxes. I'm on the Plano Pro staff, which a lot of you know, because that's the Dan's Fishing Tail side of things. But this is the Shoot and Plink side of things. And as I said, that Edge box, it works great for that sort of thing. And I've talked to you before about the Edge and using it for ammunition, but again, I wanted to talk to you about this stuff. The metal boxes, don't be afraid of using them, but again, throw one of those gun protect modules in there, because those things really do help. And again, that reminds me, I'm going to have to change mine. So until next time, shoot safe and have a great day of plinking.